Good play from Rangers, very good play again, balling behind. Seems to get much more joy with that at the moment.
And Keelan, another experienced campaigner, a loan at Liverpool in season 2014-15, while in the books of Atletico Madrid. Raskin, he could be the man that makes Rangers tick next season.
I really like the way Raskin settled into the team, isn't he?
There's Matondo, a box of tricks. Kept in play by Fashion. So direct. Goes behind for a goal kick.
Yeah, that's the only thing for me is Matondo and Fashion. Both of them got a bundle of speed, you know, but it's all about the end product. When you got that much pace, then it's all about what can you do in the last bit. Can you get the right pass, assist the goals?
And Ufeko again just puts his body between Ball and Alexander Isak.
Yeah, he's impressed me quite a bit, to be fair. He's put himself about, looks strong, looks fast.
Of course, Peter, we still have Cyril Dessers to come, who was signed from Cremonese.
A goal from injured, coming back. So
there's potential for some further business to be done, of course, along the way. 1-1 the scoreline for Alan McGregor. And Raskin just leaves a wee calling card. I like that. Just ignores the player who's gone down. But here's Gordon, who started so well. Gets it back in for Guimares. Wide. The Rangers have to get bodies behind the ball. Again it's Raskin. Terrific intervention. And he's looking to win it again. It breaks kindly when James Tavernier stood his ground. That was mightily impressive.
Very important interception, that.
Hadji exchanges with Wright. Tondo back for James Tavernier. The only constant, as you say. Players, that would be 41 players plus James Tavernier. Balogun, right in space. He does this so well. Just finds that wee pocket on the half turn, then he's got that ability to hit the accelerator, but can't get away from the last defender.
Very impressive from right there. Just needed that last bit out. I think he went for a nutmeg through the legs instead of just knocking it out around him. Then I think he would have been off.
His last goal goes back to the 2022 Cup final. His future has been well speculated, but
he's been linked with stuff.
While he's here, he's still got something to offer. Well, it wouldn't fall into his path again, but knocked away by Newcastle. 10 minutes remaining at Ibrox. Thanks for joining us on Rangers TV.
It's going to be a winner, Tom.
Raskin gives the slip to Gordon. I think he might just get one here.
At the moment, looks like Rangers is the more likely one to get it.
Rice tries to thread it in to release Fashion Jr., but Newcastle well organised. Balogun wins the header. Popped wide again in search for Gordon, and Balogun quickly across. It's good for Rangers. Back on Saturday. Again, clubs with terrific history and relationship. As Rangers entertain Hamburg. A team you know well as well, Peter.
Yeah.
From your time in Germany, and
massive
club. Lost their way a bit, haven't they?
Yeah, massive football club who's been struggling to get back into the Bundesliga and been so close. I think for the last 3 years in a row they missed out in the playoff.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, it's such a big football club. Yeah.
That one kicks off at 3 o'clock at Ibrox, and then on the 29th of July it's German opposition again, Hoffenheim, and that one is in Germany. It'll be live on Rangers TV with a 2:30 kick-off. Clever touch and right. Raskin again, looking for the pace of Fashion Sakala. Well, we saw in the first half Kieran Dowell cover box to box with real distinction. Since he's been replaced effectively by Nico Raskin, he's also just won everything in his area and only one intent, and that's to get forward and release players. Now we've completed the set now. James Tavernier leaves the field to be replaced by Alex Lowry. What a player he is, Peter.
Yeah. Again, one of the one we talked about. Maverick, in my opinion. I had him in the academy, and he's a boy who's can do so many tricks and so many good things.
And he plays with such imagination.
Yeah, he's one of the disguise passes, these type of things. He's got that in his locker, all that type of thing. He just needs to add a little bit more, maybe physicality to his game, to chasing around, getting around the pitch a bit more, a bit better, reading the game maybe, but his ability and stuff like that, he's got that in abundance.
Yeah, just turned 20 in June. Pace of the game definitely dropped a bit at the moment, but it's Rangers who are trying to keep the tempo in it. Newcastle just happy to move the ball about.
Yeah, but a lot of changes still. That's kind of normal, to be fair. I'm really happily surprised in the way of Rangers how they have kind of, with all these substitutions, they settle into the game better with a lot of substitutions. I think it also helped maybe with a little bit of change the system wise for Rangers. I think it suited them a little bit better with the more three up front. Would
it be wrong to say that perhaps some of the Rangers substitutes have more to play for? They have to catch the eye, whereas Newcastle, probably the starting 11 tonight, was relatively close to where they might go with when the competitive action kicks in.
That's a good point, to be fair to him. It's a good point. I think one player we actually also missed from Newcastle is Joe Linton.
Of course, I was thinking
an unbelievable player from last year as well. He's not even in the squad.
Well, Nifeko should have defended, didn't, but Wright did. Newcastle still have possession. Yeah, he just picked up his first caps for Brazil.
Yeah, and scored in it, didn't he?
Yeah,
good player.
He
bought as a striker,
Hoffenheim.
but he bought as a striker, and then he could not score a goal for. He would try to buy one, he couldn't, and then suddenly he kind of developed himself in a midfield role and been an unbelievable number 8 type thing. He's been fantastic in that position.
White and beats Hadji, free kick Rangers. Has to be. Jack Butland's disappointed.
About that, I was going to say.
He thought it was him. No, there was no danger of being anybody else, was there?
No.
505 appearances for Alan McGregor.
Incredible.
In context, that's the same number of appearances made by Rangers by Colin Jackson, a real icon.
Wow. Yes,
great Colin Jackson. Sensational. This time Nifeko gets the challenge in. The referee wasn't happy with it though, as he brings it back. 5 minutes remaining. 1-1. Lowry tries to be a bit of a pest to stop United making any headway, as Byrne, who's trotted out to the left back area once involved. Gordon is composed, but he loses out to the combination of Batondo, and Wright recovers well though. Hadji stands his ground. Who's caught your eye, Peter, from a Rangers perspective in particular?
It's a hard one, to be fair.
There's a chance here. It's Fashion Junior on the end of the pass from Alex Lowry. Started again by Raskin. Still Fashion Junior. He might get a break here. Hadji a sight of the target. Tries to wrap his foot around it, and it's just wrong side of the goal frame. But again, it was the alert early ball from Nico Raskin. The switched on Lowry, gets in behind, and it's Fashion Junior who just couldn't escape the clutches of the back-tracking defenders.
No, I talked about earlier with Mutondo, it's the end product, isn't it? The ball kind of bounces to Hadji. In this situation, it needs to be a pass or a shot, or somehow set something up, with his pace, but he didn't really get to it. But going back to Tom, you were saying about his comment, I think Lamos, he's very goal as well. I think he is.
What will that do for his confidence?
But that's really important, to be fair. Hopefully he can build on from that. It's important for his first game at Ibrox as well, in front of a sold out Ibrox. Hopefully that will build on his confidence a little bit, even though the first half wasn't the best performance.
There's a chance here. Isaac, he's got Ufeko for company. He's got a trick or two as well. Digs out the delivery. Newcastle restore the lead. The looping header, it goes beyond Jack Butland. The Newcastle fans are absolutely delighted. It was just launched into the net. A cute header. Harrison Ashby, it beats Jack Butland. And with 3 minutes left in the clock, it's now Rangers 1, Newcastle United 2.
I have to say, again, Isak, I've seen him do this in the Premier League. Like in the end, towards the end of the season, he was unplayable at times. I don't know if anybody's seen some of the goals and assists he's made. He's so good at this. But again, to talk about end product, when you get to these situations, when you have pace and ability, can you find a pass or a shot or something? And he does. But to be fair, the header that's
special.
I'm trying to understate it a little bit in that way. That's a difficult header. He's actually up there and he managed to get a little bit of power in it to guide it over Butland. Because if he hits it even harder, it'll be more direct. He loops it over him. And Butland's a big guy. So that's I have to give him credit. It's a very, very good header. Very good goal from Newcastle's point of view. Very poor for Rangers though.
Scottish under-21 internationalist Harrison Ashby making it 2-1 in favour of the visitors. And they haven't been in it for the last 15 minutes or so, Peter.
No, this came out kind of nothing, hasn't it? You actually thought
stop the cross, back to basics.
It's the small things. Can somebody create something out of nothing? And that's what Isak did. He created something out of kind of nothing.
Yeah. Balogun with intervention. Hadji on the stretch. Matondo. Alec Lowry has to back check. Bailey Rice pops it in behind. Bennett gets it back to his keeper. So Lammers caught your eye. Dowell and possibly Nico Raskin's second half.
Yeah, I think Raskin came in and very impressed with him, to be fair. I think he suits that role in that number 6 really good for Rangers. I think he'll be great in there. I have to say I've been impressed with, how do you pronounce his name? I don't want to pronounce it wrong. Number 46, the big centre half came on.
Ufeko.
Yeah, Ufeko.
In from Hadji. Genuine chance in there. It was a real chance for Flash Junior. Yeah. A nightmare to defend against, pace and whip.
Yeah. But
corner is a late drama at Ibrox.
That's the difference, isn't it? Finding that end product. Can you find it and a wee bit of quality in the final third? But yeah, Ufeko, I think he's come on and I think he's actually looked strong. I think he's been looking good size.
Certainly could be a terrific addition to the squad.
Yeah.
In with the corner. Balogun gives chase. Matondo picks it up. Scott Wright now. Nico Raskin. Newcastle, everyone behind the ball. Raskin does well to feed it down the right line for Wright. And then breaks off the defender. Got Wright looking for options. 1 additional minute to be played. Minimum 1 additional minute. As 90 have come and gone. Balogun again, reads it well. Right, Hadji. Right again, on the run, away from Byrne. Matondo's ahead. Likewise Lowry. Bailey Rice is there as well. Lowry might fancy it himself. Oh, and he's hit the target. The keeper does so well. Alec Lowry, no backlift. Terrific effort. Keeper stretching, got a good glove on it.
That is a fantastic save. To be fair, great bit of play from Lowry. See this.
Rangers looking to get back on terms. It's with Lowry again.
Very unlucky from Lowry.
Terrific effort.
He again creates something out of nothing. He cuts back on his own and then finds a good
imagination.
Need a little bit more pace in the ball to beat that one, innit? Good save, to be fair.
Farsing Junior, the additional minute has come and gone. Lowry might have a go again. Oh man, they can't link at the edge of the box. And I think it's when they finish 2-1. And right on cue, the referee David Dickinson brings proceedings to an end. Newcastle got the opener through Almiron in 16 minutes. 64 on the clock. Rangers back on terms with Sam Lammers. But with 2 minutes of regulation time remaining, Ashby with a looping header beyond Jack Butland. Means the game finishes Rangers 1, Newcastle 2. Lots of positives though, Peter.
Yeah, that is a lot to take from it. I thought first half, I have to be honest, I think Newcastle were a better team first half. Second half, I think it changed, the momentum changed with all the substitutions as well. Rangers got much more into it and were much more on the front foot, got a goal as well, and looked like the team that was going to go and get the winner. But a wee bit of brilliancy from Newcastle, and yeah, something out of nothing, they create a goal and take the win. But there is some positive to take, and hopefully from the new boys who's in here, got an experience to play at Ibrox, play in front of the fans, and that won't come as a big surprise for the next time they're out here, and hopefully they find their feet a lot quicker.
And one of the things, the fans are going to leave Ibrox tonight, they're going to be talking about the new faces, but my goodness, one of our own almost pulled something out of nothing in the dying embers of that match. The effort from Alex Lowry.
Yeah.
We've talked about playing with imagination and go and express yourself. It was a terrific effort from the youngster. Yeah,
to be fair, again, like I said, he's that type of player who can create something out of nothing. He shifted it on to his right foot and he actually digs it out. Ball was caught underneath him a little bit and he digs it out really well. Shame he didn't get a little bit more pace on it, because then I don't think Dallow would have got it. But it's to be fair, in the end, it's a good save. Good save, and very unlucky for Lowry.
8,000 travelled up from the northeast corner of England for this one tonight to support the Toon Army as they are. And the Newcastle players head in that direction to acknowledge the travelling fans. A huge season ahead to the St James's Park Club. For Rangers, well, it was a bit of a baptism of fire for one or two of the new faces. And we'll do it all again come Saturday against Hamburg, before heading to Germany and Hoffenheim, and then bringing the pre-season to a closure with Olympiacos at Ibrox. And it's a huge season ahead to 77 for Kilmarnock. The late kick-off on Saturday the 5th of August. We just await the man of the moment. I think Newcastle just acknowledging their fans. No one has really left yet, because tonight was to commemorate a special career of a special Ranger. But lots of positives. As we know, the manager may not yet be finished as far as ins and outs go. We'll watch that with interest. And of course, the best place for the accurate news is the official club channels, social media, website and Rangers TV. You've got a big night coming ahead next month in Glasgow, Peter, yourself, Eric Bo Anderson and the legend that is Brian Laudrup, in a special night to commemorate some Great Danes.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's especially for me as well, in a way. Brian Laudrup was one of my idols growing up and playing football, and him and his brother was the ones you looked up to as the players. And for me to sit next to him on stage talking about Rangers memories, it's a bit surreal, but I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it, and hopefully it will be a fantastic night with a lot of good stories.
Yeah, I look forward to it too. And of course, we shouldn't forget that some sad news just last week of the premature passing of Tommy Muller-Nielsen, who served the club well in coaching capacity, taken far too young, only 61 years of age. But Newcastle take the spoils tonight. A late winner from Harrison Ashby, 21 years of age. A looping header, as it looked as if the teams were going to have to settle for a 1-1 scoreline. But Alan McGregor, he made his debut on the 24th of February 2002 against Forfar, coming off the bench to replace Stefan Klos. 505 appearances later, excluding tonight, and 222 clean sheets. Only 13 players in the history of Rangers Football Club have made more appearances. There's a guard of honour to recognise the one and only Alan McGregor. Hall of Famer in 2023. No one deserves it more. Holding back the tears. 42 caps for Scotland, 4 league titles, 4 Scottish Cups, 5 League Cups and 2 European finals. A special guy, a special Ranger. A night we'll remember. Peter, you see just how emotional he is.
I don't think it kind of sunk in for him yet. Now when he walks around with the fans, this is special. What a moment for him, and fully deserved. He's been fantastic, like I said earlier. Emotions will probably come through him now, and seeing all the love he's getting, and rightly so.
He's biting his lip at the moment.
And his flip-flops as well.
Yeah.
The typical McGregor.
He's one of our own.
He definitely is.
He gets acknowledgement from every corner inside Ibrox. Even a host of the Newcastle fans, Peter, have stayed behind to acknowledge Alan McGregor.
Yeah, shows a bit of class from the Newcastle fans. It's brilliant that they're doing that as well. They'll probably look to get up the road as well, but yeah, it's really, really nice for him to stay around, and you can also see so many Rangers fans have stayed behind, and it's absolutely brilliant, the acknowledgement he's getting.
I wonder what's going through the minds of some of the new boys in the squad tonight. Guys like Seema, Dowell. Up top, we also saw the best of Lammers. Buckland, such a hard act to follow in Alan McGregor. But they must look round here and say, they have a part to play. Play your part,